Snapchat me that pussy, move. FaceTime me that pussy if it's cool.
What's up, bitches? So as a member of the modern generation, you will have a Snapchat. Having a Snapchat is a necessity to be part of this modern generation. Like, you simply cannot join if you don't have one. To those people who don't have a Snapchat, you can join the old generation of people alongside Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, who still thinks it's # dicks out for Harambe. But everyone knows that you can only join the cool kids of the modern generation if you get that 100-day streak. For you old people out there, that's 100 days of sending a Snapchat to another person continuously. Sounds easy, but in reality, it's actually not. Do you know how much shit could go wrong in 100 days? Like, for example, what if you lose your phone? Snapchat doesn't care if you lose your phone. They don't care if you dropped it in the toilet. Snapchat doesn't care that you were grounded because you were caught sucking dick in the bathroom. All they know is you weren't able to keep that streak going, and that's why you're not going to join the cool kids club. You know what they need? They need a streak problem keeper. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid right now, but that's probably just because I'm saying it. I mean, if someone like Five Sauce or One Direction said it, everyone would probably think that it's a good idea. If that's not white privilege, I don't know what is. But since I'm the one saying it, it sounds as much of a good idea as eating a horse's ass. But actually think about it for a second. Every time something comes up where you can't Snapchat the other person, you just submit your problem onto Snapchat and then someone decides if it's a good excuse or not. If they consider it a good enough excuse, you get to keep your streak going on for an extra day or two without having to Snapchat the person. If they don't deem it a good enough excuse, then that's too bad for you. Sucks to suck. I guess you don't get to join the cool kids club anymore. But can you imagine how funny some of the shit people will submit would be? Just imagine some of the insanity that will come through this program. I pissed on my phone when I was drunk. I broke up with him and now he won't talk to me anymore. How selfish. Someone took my phone at a Dicks Out for Harambe protest. But that won't even be some of the worst stuff that they submit. You already know someone's gonna say that they got hacked after they clicked on a link that was supposed to send them to a site that had Hitler-themed midget porn. But there's another thing about streaks that makes it a lot more difficult to get to that 100 days. It's that cunt you're Snapchatting called your best friend. I mean, just look at what you're doing. You're Snapchatting one person continuously for 100 days. It is guaranteed that you will get so pissed off at that person at one time that you won't Snapchat them for almost an entire day. If you do have a 100-day streak and that has never happened to you, you are Snapchatting some fake friends right there. You are Snapchatting some snakes. You are Snapchatting some Taylor Swifts right there. If your friend has never pissed you off, then you are dealing with the wrong friends. You want a friend that's gonna shove a dildo up your ass when you need it. One that will give you a fake signature for your field trip slip. Who will also travel all the way to Cincinnati with you to protest the killing of Harambe. As you can tell, I really do miss Harambe. But the fucking bullet didn't! But if you're Snapchatting that person for over 100 days, you're gonna get pissed off at that person sometime or another. You might even piss them off to the point where they block you on every social media they have, including Instagram, Facebook, and MySpace. They may even block you on Snapchat, and just like that, your Snapchat's gone. The girl who I was Snapchatting got mad at me like over 5 times. One time we almost lost it because I called Five Sauce a bunch of white dudes with no talent. Another time she wanted me to help her on some homework and I told her I was busy so I couldn't. I also asked her for a small fee of retweeting one of my tweets. Cause that's what teenagers love these days. But apparently that was too much for her and we almost lost a streak that night. I know, right? The fucking waspy bitch always wants everything for herself. Another time I called her a liar and that's how we almost lost our Snapchat streak once again. But I remember one time where I really pissed her off. It was a few nights before homecoming and we were just chilling out at her house. I personally had not asked anyone to go to homecoming yet and she wasn't going with anyone either. Eventually I mustered up the courage in my little ball sack to do this. I walked over to her, went down on one knee, and said, "Lauren." She turned around, looked at me. I said, "I have one thing to ask you." And all of a sudden, she got all blushy and excited. Next thing I did was reach into my pocket, pulled out my dick and said, "Suck it." No, I didn't do that. I told her to fuck me. But I know for sure that if I did do that, I would have the shit beaten out of me. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and share the video to any other bitch who would want to see it. And if you didn't enjoy this video, then you just can't be part of the cool kids club.
Snapchat me that pussy, move. FaceTime me that pussy if it's cool.